What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and today I have some incredible news for you, and that is Dogechain. They are literally doing an airdrop, and if you do not know what an airdrop is, basically it's you getting free DC, the official Dogechain token. This is very exciting because so far on the Dogechain network, you've seen nothing but rug pulls. Now, with the official launch of DC, the Dogechain token, the official token, I suspect that there will be a lot of volume flowing in here. So in today's video, I want to cover how the airdrop works, who will get it, why they will get it, and most importantly, will this go to the moon? Well, stay tuned and find out. The Dogechain airdrop explained. Okay, folks, very simple. Number one, early sheep's airdrop, 3% of total supply, 30 billion Dogechain tokens. Now, how does this work, folks? Basically, Dogechain launched on 8/1 of 2022. The snapshot was completed on 8/23, 2022, and will take into account all users WDoge that haven't been withdrawn from the ecosystem. Your eligible WDoge equals WDoge deposit minus WDoge withdrawal. So what all this simply means is that if you deposit on the bridge on 8/1 through 8/23, the end of the snapshot, that means that as long as you do not debridge off ramp from the bridge from WDoge to Dogecoin, that means that whatever amount you have in there, whether or not you bought other tokens, you will still get that amount of WDoge. So let me go ahead and explain to you guys what I mean by this. Here we are on the Dogechain bridge, and you notice that there's two buttons here, a deposit and a withdraw. So if you deposit, say, 100 Dogecoin, and you get 100 WDoge, and if you do not withdraw anything, this means that you will get an equivalent airdrop of 100 WDoge in DC, the Dogechain official token. So here we are on the withdraw button, and let's just say that you withdraw 100 WDoge. And that means that your initial 100 WDoge deposited is now getting subtracted by the 100 WDoge. This means that in the airdrop, you will get zip nada zero. So I wanted to give you guys a verbal and visual demonstration of what I meant by that. Obviously, I didn't go through the whole process, but I showed you which buttons I'm referring to, and hopefully that makes it more clear. I use a simple 100 to 100. You can only withdraw a minimum of 100 WDoge. So that's kind of why I use that number in this particular scenario. But the same thing applies. Let's say you do 1,000 WDoge, you deposit, and you withdraw 100 WDoge. That means that you will get an airdrop of 900 WDoge, equivalent in DC Dogechain tokens. Number two, Loyal Sheep's airdrop, 9% total supply, 90 billion Dogechain tokens. To support our ongoing supporters, this airdrop mechanism will distribute 9% of the total DC token supply over the course of 48 months. The protocol will take intermittent snapshots of users' wallets every month, 5 to 15 times, and make an average of their WDoge holding for this month. Then it will distribute 0.1875% of the total supply of DC on the first day of each month, in proportion to the average WDoge balance. 15% of this amount will be released immediately, while the rest will be released over the course of the next 12 months through linear investing. You can consider this ongoing airdrop as hyper-liquid staking, where you can move your WDoge within the ecosystem as you wish without being penalized for it. Ladies and gentlemen, what I just read to you is profound. This tells you that the Dogechain token, they're here to stay. They're thinking long term. And that is very important. And that's kind of why I'm so gung-ho about Dogechain and the tokens being released on the Dogechain network, because, as you know, this is not just some Joe Schmo coming in and doing it. No, 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 no. This is actual Polygon team members coming in to create this. So you know that they know the product, and you know that they're creating not just a product, but a valid product. And you know the tech is good. It's been working on the EVM on Ethereum for years now. And now they're coming over to Dogecoin and creating Dogechain. This is why I am covering this, even though right now there isn't many users on YouTube, but I'm doing my part because I love Dogecoin, and I see Dogechain being the next iteration of Dogecoin to create, in a sense, more utility for Dogecoin, thereby increasing investor count. Because in order to get WDoge, you need to buy, guess what, folks? Dogecoin. So this isn't a parasitic relationship. What this is a symbiotic relationship, meaning that if one goes up, the other one goes up. And by definition, this is fantastic. So can you imagine what happens in the next bull market when Dogecoin goes to the moon? And ladies and gentlemen, you know Dogecoin will go to the moon. The question is, will you be on board? I know I will be. With that being said, these Dogechain tokens and the way they're being distributed is a long-term vision. It's going to create more utility, because if you get some extra Dogechain tokens, you may want to sell them out and get more WDoge, and then thereby you can increase and buy more tokens and trade and create volume and create transactions. And thereby, when you do that, this will create and generate, guess what, folks? Developers wanting to come in to develop on a Dogechain network, because developers, even though they're good people, they need to make money to sustain a real life lifestyle. And with that being said, this is why I think it's so important that we do our part in a Dogecoin community to share more information on Dogechain. And right now, folks, I'm telling you right now, these Dogechain tokens being released is going to create more wealth, because they're going to create more volume by people selling it and getting WDoge and then buying other tokens. And I want to reiterate, when you draw in the developers, they're going to create utility and they're going to create amazing dApps and products on the Dogechain network. And when this happens, Dogecoin, by definition, will benefit immensely from this. By definition, you must buy Dogecoin to swap it for WDoge. So I hope that this provides some insight on what the DC token is and how it's going to work, and most importantly, why it's going to generate so much value for the Dogechain and Dogecoin networks. If you like any of this content, please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, because that's the best way for you guys to support the channel. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all on the next one.